right, don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Website, promo code, description. Thanks. All right, man, we back. Goodfellow Sports TV in the building. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. And let's talk, man. And heard the Errol, Spence, and Shawn Porter tickets wasn't selling that good. All right, according to a couple people, T Street and another guy I talked to, three guys I talked to, tickets ain't so good. T Street said on Facebook that the tickets were, they comped 5,000 tickets so far is what he heard. And when they say comp, they mean basically gave away. Okay, and one of the guys in the chat yesterday, I can't remember his name. He said that, you know, they comped the tickets to high roller players at casinos. Kind of like, I don't know if a lot of you got casinos where y'all live at, but I live in Detroit, and if you play for like an hour, it may be like a Tuesday at 11 o'clock in the morning, you play for an hour, they comp you a free hotel room. You know what I'm saying? So basically, how they give away the tickets is, he's saying, is they comp them through casinos, you know, to high rollers. So, and also you comp celebrities too, you know, LeBron James, Shaq, Magic Johnson. It's a comp list. So that's how it goes. And a lot of these guys be lying about their ticket sales. You know, people talking about, oh, Fury and Top Rank lied about their ticket sales. So do Premier Boxing Champions. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, at the end of the day, they comp 5,000 tickets, and it appears that they rented out. They didn't rent out the upper bowl. I could be wrong. When I look at the map, the upper bowl is all gray. So it appears that, you know, from watching the interview Town did, he posted it on Dante's Boxing Nation with a guy from the Top Rank. He works with Top Rank. He's a brother, and you know, he was saying that you rent out areas in the arena, and you might rent out the lower bowl or the mid and the lower bowl, but not the up bowl. You can rent out the whole arena. So it costs rent to rent those arenas out. So, you know, when we talking about learning from him and just listening to the business about boxing, I get back to Errol, Shawn, and listening to him. Basically, the reason why they don't do shows, like he said, they don't do them in Oakland because of the rent. You got to remember, Al Heyman was a dude that he did the Budweiser tour. He did music tours. So over his career of being in the music game, he's established working relationships with venues, okay? So he gets a deal on the venues, all right? That's why they fight the Barclays Center. That's why they fight. They can fight at the Staples, or they fight at MGM Grand, or they can fight. They have established working relationships with guys. You know, you didn't see Top Rank do too many fights at Cowboy Stadium or AT&T Stadium or Jerry World, whatever they want to call it. That's because they have a relationship through Errol Spence, the Frisco Star. That's because of Errol Spence. He's a local guy. Obviously, he has a tie to Jerry Jones. That's a relationship they established through Errol Spence. But the majority of Al Heyman's relationships have been established through music tours. So he gets a deal on the rent. When he rents out the Staples Center, he get a deal. He not playing regular price. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that stadium, I believe, holds almost 21,000. Excuse me, Staples Center. And you got to remember, the highest capacity for a non-boxing event at the Staples Center was Shane Mosley and Antonio Margarito. If my memory doesn't serve me correctly, that still stands. I can't remember how many people they put in there. It might have been 19, 20,000 people. They came to see Shane Mosley and Margarito. You know what I'm saying? So that, you know, even Mikey Garcia fought there, you know, Robbie Jr. It's hard to fill up that stadium, especially when you don't have an Hispanic, a Mexican on the other side there. So it was a horrible place to do a fight. Horrible. For two brothers. And people talking about, well, Wilder and Fury did, I wouldn't believe those numbers neither. If they say they did like 15,000, really they did like 10,000 in actual ticket sales. These are facts. You know, people say, oh, you hating CJ? I'm not hating. These are facts. I don't have to hate. In actuality, they're probably going to take a loss with the ticket sales because the tickets ain't high at all. But you see the decline of boxing. You know, you may see, oh, they did 15, they did 20,000. All those are facades. Remember Canelo Alvarez and Rocky Fielding had 5,000 to 6,000 tickets available the day before the fight. Automatically they sell out. What happened? They gave them away. They comped. You notice they said, oh, they actually sold 10,000 tickets and this and that. And then the real, if they actually dropped the real number, they really only sold an actual 7,000 tickets. They might have comped 3. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they give away a lot of tickets. That ain't a top ranked thing. That's a top ranked, the zone, PBC thing. They comp a lot of tickets. And that's why it's flabbergasting or it baffles guys like Bob Arum. Like, how does Al Heyman make a return and able to pay these guys? How can he pay them these numbers when the boxing business ain't booming like that? But at the end of the day, Errol Spence chose to fight at Staples Center. You know what I'm saying? He could have easily, the fight was meant to be at the Barclays Center. He could have easily fought it in Texas. The Frisco Star. He could have fought there. You know what I'm saying? He could have easily, you know, fought at that venue. And easily, you know, did way more numbers he gonna do at Staples. You know? So at the end of the day, it's a good fight, but I don't think they're gonna get much of a return. You ain't gonna hear, and if you do, it's all cap. You're not gonna hear Errol Spence made $20 million fighting Mikey Garcia. I guarantee you that. And I don't believe he made $20 million. He made a nice amount, but he didn't make 20. Golovkin and Canelo, I'm guaranteed you, they did like 1.4. They said 1.3 in pay-per-view. And I'm not sure what Canelo brought home, but they were saying Golovkin brought home around $15 or $20 million. And Canelo probably brought home 30, 35, $40 million. No way in hell a pay-per-view that don't do half of that. These are facts. You're going to bring home that return. But I'm not here to count niggas' pockets. I don't care less. But it look like they're going to take an L on this one. You know what I'm saying? And Shawn Porter is appearing that he's getting 50-50. But then again, Shawn get 2, Errol get 2. But guess what? That's just the guarantee money. What about the back end money? You know what I'm saying? They might be splitting the pay-per-view revenue. Could be. I don't know. But a lot of people saying, oh, since Shawn is getting 50-50, why can't Crawford get 50-50? And that's facts. And once again, I reiterate facts. When it came to Shawn Porter, when it came to Keith Thurman, when it come to Manny Pacquiao, when it come to Danny Garcia, Errol Spence never talks about financials. He never say, oh, 60-40, 50-50, 70-30. You never hear him say that. When it come to Crawford, I need 60-40. That's right then and there. Right then and there is everything you need to know. I'm telling you, you gotta pay attention. I've been watching boxing for a long time. You know, for decades. This will be going on my 4th decade next year watching boxing, right? And one thing that I noticed is I used to get fooled. The opponent used to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? He used to, I'm gonna F this dude up. Oh, he ain't got. And after a while, I started watching the fights, and he used to really, the opponent used to make me really believe that they was gonna F this dude up. Like maybe Mayweather, maybe Peter Neely, whatever the white boy name is. Maybe whoever it was. A lot of these dudes used to really sell the fight. Maybe Ricky Hatton, may have been whoever it was. I'm gonna F this dude up. Pacquiao had people that way, and then after the fight, they get washed. You know, I used to listen to what the sparring partners say and what other coaches say, and what it really boiled down to is believe what your eyes tell you. You know, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I hope for success. I'm supporting the fight. I'm going to the movies to see the fight. But at the end of the day, the boy Errol Spence only talk about money when it come to Terrence Crawford. That's it. When it come to Canelo, bro, don't take the first offer. He ain't saying, come on. He ain't saying he deserves 60-40. You got clowns around here saying, oh, Errol the A side over Canelo. Bullshit. If he the A side, then I'll be seeing Canelo coming over to PBC and fighting. You know what I'm saying? You would be seeing Canelo coming over to PBC. You know, but if Shawn is truly getting 50-50, then, I mean, you know, then why can't Terrence Crawford? Crawford is more known than Shawn. Crawford he filled up, you know, in Nebraska. He filled it up with Gamboa. He filled that up. That was before he was really known. He had fought, you know, Prescott. People forget he moved up the same week to fight Prescott, the guy that stretched Amir Khan, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? And then he fought Ricky Burns, Klimov, and he wasn't really known. But guess what? He fought in his hometown, and he showed up and showed out. You know what I'm saying? He filled that stadium was filled up. Tell me if Shawn Porter can go to Akron and fill it up. They say, oh, he only did 8,000-9,000 in Las Vegas. Tell me if Shawn Porter can do 8,000-9,000 in Las Vegas. Tell me if he can do that. So it's his hypocrisy right there. Oh, you know, Terrence Crawford, you got the coach saying, oh, he don't deserve. Why does Shawn Porter deserve a shot? Tell me why. Because obviously, Errol Spence didn't want to enter the clean vital drug testing program with the WBC. So his eyes really wasn't on fighting for the WBC. Remember, he only just entered. Even if he entered the program, and Marisa Suleiman said they did enter the program, but it's not showing up on the clean vital program. It didn't show up on the vital testing on Twitter. They didn't say introduce them. They just introduced Shakur, Joet Gonzalez. They introduced Kovalev and Canelo. Then why haven't they introduced Errol Spence and Shawn Porter? It's nowhere near on none of those websites. You know, and I'm speaking facts. You know, but hey, it is what it is. But you know, he didn't want to enter the WBC drug testing program. He probably didn't enter that program until he fought Shawn Porter. You know what I'm saying? So his eyes wasn't always on the WBC. You know, I mean, y'all gotta wake up, man, and call a spade, dude. This dude ain't no fucking superstar. It's only one superstar in boxing right now that's young, and that's Canelo Alvarez. You might want to say Pacquiao. You can still say Pacquiao. But Pacquiao ain't making no guaranteed $35 million to fight. You know, Pacquiao pay-per-views ain't doing what they was. He fought Keith Thurman and Adrian Broner. And combined, they didn't do $1 million pay-per-views. Canelo did $1 million reportedly with Chavez. He did over $1 million with Golovkin twice, I believe. So come on, Canelo the only one that can do $1 million on pay-per-view. You know, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. A lot of people just don't want to keep 100. If Shawn can get 50-50, then why they can't get Bud 50-50? But hey, y'all know what it is, man. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow Unboxing, get you 18% off the 100% all natural products, lotion, soaps, foot soaps, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, much, much more. Website, promo code, description. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Appreciate everybody for reaching out to the email. If you got business questions, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests, keep sharing it. One time for the one time we gone.